everything just sort of like lined up, and this felt like the natural thing to do. Unfortunately, yeah.
I mean, like, when I think visual album, I think a lot of us think of Lemonade as sort of the most recent, like, big pop culture phenomenon visual album. But certainly there have been many others. I mean, certainly Lady Gaga's done her visual oeuvre is
definitely what you were going to say.
Yeah.
You were definitely thinking of oeuvre.
I was going to say her visual language, I think, but, like, you know, it is, she's known for
music videos.
Extensive music videos. So I'm curious about, like, how you found yourself, like, in the writing of it. You know, because the piece is a series of short film vignettes that's tied together by a
overarching through line
narrative.
Yeah.
What was the writing of it like? Like, did it all come at once, right? Like, I mean, from my perspective, I was sitting at my desk at our dining room table one day, and you just walked in from the other room and said, "I wrote this, will you read it?" So to me, it burst fully formed from your head like Athena, but I assumed that there was more of a creative process to the writing of it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had sort of like fallen into a pit of despair.
Can't imagine why.
In the spring, and the way that I process big feelings of any kind is with my words. And so I found myself out of necessity writing these feelings down and expressing them in all sorts of different ways, monologues, you know, things that were more like diary entries, scenes, treatments for like visual journeys, and because they were all coming out of me at the same time and inspired by the same sort of thing, a general capital G, capital M general malaise, they were all sort of like hyperlinked to one another in theme and image and feeling, tone. And so the more that these things kept coming out, the more that I kept writing, you know, what a pop star would call songs, the more songs I had, the more pieces that I had, the more I realized that there was a body of work here. And so I started to, I moved out of the sort of like art therapy practice and into the craftsman practice of whittling these things together, piecing them together, puzzling them together, into something that I could then hand over to like director Michael, visual language Michael, to come up with a vehicle for this stuff.